All right, this kit is for a customer named Christian, and he wanted a pretty specific setup. So he wanted to have some RGB light strips integrated into his kit. He wanted to have my headlights plus a light bar, and also I figured out how to mount all this for him to the bike. I still have to cut the aluminum pieces that are going to mount the light strips to the bike, but basically this is how the whole kit's going to work. This is that aluminum switch that I normally have on the website. It's out of stock right now, but basically these light strips come on. He can turn them off with his phone. Right now they're wired to power every time you turn it on, unless you go into the Bluetooth settings on the app for these and turn them off. But basically these are for the front fender. These middle ones are for the engine area, and then those ones down there are for the tail light or the tail section of the tail section of the bike. And then this is how the headlights are going to work. They're going to be yellow by default for low beam, and then white for high beam, and also the light bar will come on at the same time as the high beam for this. So that's going to be super bright. And then obviously, just like normal, the blinkers, and you can't see them on the tail light, but they are also working and on. This right here is for his banjo bolt. These two connectors here are for the horn. But it might be a little bit like putting 10 pounds of crap in a 5-pound bag, but it should work for him pretty good. I made these a little bit long just in case he needed it, because I would hate for them to be too short. But looking at it, it might look a little bit long, but at the same time, he's going to have to snake this stuff through the engine and everything, so I just wanted to make sure he had enough. If he does want to shorten these, all he has to do is cut it here and then re-solder it together after he cuts some out. But that's pretty much how this whole setup is going to work. For the customer's information, I will need a bigger box. This is the size of box I normally use, but this is just too much stuff to pack into there. So anyway, I just have to buy a box, and if this looks good, let me know, and I will ship it out as soon as I can. Also, this is the horn, the plate mount, and your banjo bolts. All that is going in there as well. And then the double-sided tape also for the aluminum extrusion pieces for the lights. And then I will be throwing in your 3D printed clips that I made for you too.